Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're back on this sunny afternoon. Don't know you talking about the day because I'll post these later on. There's an Oklahoma City beer called Horny Toad, which is actually a type of lizard.
Right.
And
the back of the can. Go ahead. Sorry.
This was given to me by the Whiskey Scout.
Yeah, the back of the can says crisp and clean. Horny Toad is premium blonde ale with a hint of noble hop. Noble hops are good. Sam Adams put out that Noble Pills, which was pretty good. Bitterness to balance a 2-row and pilsner malt body.
That's what Pilsner or Kelly uses noble hops.
This is almost like Sam Adams by the description.
Nah.
They use the 2-row hops. Okay, so we're gonna go two-row malts. Sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and crack this open and see what it's all about. You said this is a Whiskey Hunter brought this.
The Whiskey Scout.
Thanks, Whiskey Scout.
I don't know the Whiskey Hunter yet. I don't know who
Sorry,
that is.
guys. Used the wrong terminology.
You're in trouble now.
All right, Teach. All right,
You talking about this morning when I told him there's no R in Morgan David. He was saying Morgan David. I hear everybody saying that. Everybody says Morgan David.
I've never heard it called Morgan David.
I've
heard it disguised as Mad Dog, but never Morgan.
In
David.
the river parishes, they say Morgan David.
Well,
y'all got Morgan David, and
that goes without saying.
I'm like,
so
you mean Logan David?
It's got a nice little can. It's goldy yellow with a black trim around it. I just want to talk about this while we wait for the head to go down. Of course, we gave it a hard pour. It says it's coming in at 25 IBUs, which is going to be kind of, and 5.3 alcohol. And it gives something on here I've never heard before called SMR4.
Oh, that's the lightness.
Oh.
Abita does that. For every beer, they give you the lightness or darkness level.
Well, what does SMR stand for? Like we know IBUs is
I don't know.
International
It's an
Bitter
abbreviation for some kind of, like I say, like a standard.
We should find out what that is so
Yeah.
we can let the viewers know.
I've seen it before. I just didn't bother remembering it. I know it's just a lightness versus darkness level.
This comes in from the COOP company.
Yep.
COOP in Oklahoma City.
Right.
Brewed and canned by COOP Ale Works in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and this is basically the first beer they made back in when they first started in the 90s.
It says, most companies will have a flagship.
Yeah, that's what it
push
is.
That out.
So anyway, it's going down enough. I don't fear the foam. So it's a hazy beer.
Slightly hazy.
I see a lot of suspended sediment. It's got a spongy head, white head.
And it's looking like lemonade.
Well, lemonade is even more lemon yellow-ish. Yes.
So it's got a meringue.
Yeah. It's golden.
Frothy top on it. So we got a lot of traffic on the street right now, kids.
Yeah, but it can get heavier than that, can't
But
it?
it's still quiet out here. For the most part, other than rumbling motors going by.
It smells like a Pilsner, even though it's an ale. It smells very cracker bready, like a European Pilsner. Like
on the can it says they used the Pilsner. Pilsner malt 2-row.
It smells like Grolsch.
It smells pretty good.
Kronenbourg.
It smells good. I like that smell.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're repairing Camaros across the street.
So I'm pretty sure it doesn't follow the parish codes.
None of my business. It's got like a little lemony taste to it.
Yeah, a lot of these Euro-style, Pilsner-style, even though it's an ale, they'll have a lemony note.
It's kind of
coming from the noble hops. A lemon.
It's almost like if you took a lemon meringue pie, but it was more custardy rather than it was less lemon flavor. Let's just call it like lemon flavored custard. That's pretty much what this is tasting like to me. It's a very enjoyable, neutral kind of flavor.
Wind powered. Oh, great. All right. It's got a good date on it.
I like it. It's almost got and there's a hint of vanilla in it.
When I first reviewed it, I didn't like it. I thought it was bland. But then I had a second can because he gave me 3 cans. The second can, I was like, well, this is pretty good. I was like, well, it's too late now. And I had the third can. I said, I'm going to see what you think about it.
I think it's good. I like it. It's not something I want to drink all the time, but it's a refreshing change.
I saw an interview with one of the brewmasters at the brewery on
Yeah.
YouTube, and he was saying, I like to drink this all the time. He said, but nobody else at the brewery wants to drink it. None of the other workers like it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Brewmaster, send it on down here to Louisiana Beer Reviews, and we'll drink it all the time.
Do a video every week. All right, anyway, it's a dry finish. It actually seems to have a heavier body than the Lagunitas Stereohopic. Of course, I know that's not really right, but it seems to.
It's creamy and light. It's delicious. I like it.
White, a little white bread crust, but the Lagunitas had that too. But this is more of a that was like a bunny, like a Sara Lee white bread, and this is more like a
I'm done.
Great Value white bread. All right.
Okay, so I like the way it goes across the palate. It's pleasant on a bitter, sweet, and sour note on your taste buds. It goes down really good. It's got a real good, like, as I said, creamy vanilla, kind of like a little lemony going on with it. It's almost like if you were eating a nice custardy lemon kind of meringue pie.
But without the super sweet sugar.
Yeah, without the sugar rush. If it's just like something like really nutritious, maybe something like a French pastry type.
And without the graham cracker bottom.
Yeah, it's like a little cracker, but it's good.
No, I said without the graham cracker bottom.
I have never tasted a beer like this.
What?
I have never tasted a beer like this. Not one that tasted almost kind of like a really good French pastry dessert to me. I mean, with that said, I got to give it like a 96, man. There's nothing wrong with this beer.
96?
It's totally clean, clear. It's got a really great flavor. The appearance is really good. I just think it's a really good beer. The alcohol matches it. Everything marries together. The flavor, alcohol, IBUs, and whatever that other little dit thing that's on the can.
Yeah, well, that's just a color. So you
Right.
wouldn't taste the color.
It's really good.
I'm going to score it 92. I think it's an A-. It's good. It's excellent even, but in the lower end of it. But, well, it's a 4-point difference, right? You say 96, but it's the way it goes sometimes.
Right.
So if you saw a 6-pack for like $10.99, you would buy it?
Oh, yeah. I'd pick it most definitely.
Okay, so Oklahoma City. If we ever go to Oklahoma City, we'll check out that brewery. So
And hopefully it's not $10.99. Hopefully it's more reasonable than that.
like $8.99. So, yeah, like a Founder's Porter, $8.99.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So Laissez Les Bon
Sweet,
Temps.
dark, and sexy, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Laissez Les Bon Temps Relais. We're gonna end this review by saying, y'all go to Oklahoma City and tour the COOP Brewery.
And drink those better beers that they make.